pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to the Vlog-A-Thon 4.0. So, yeah, this is a pretty good time for me to start coming around here, because there certainly is a lot that I will be able to put together for everyone out there, and there really is plenty for me to talk about here. So the Vlog-A-Thon 4.0 is still going strong, mind you that, but of course there are still plenty of different things I will have to talk about before moving on to other things in life. So why don't I just go ahead and start talking a little bit about Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo as a whole. That series itself, since February 2017, has certainly been quite an adventure. There's been so much that I've already accomplished with the series itself. I feel like it's never ending in terms of expansion. But I will say for sure that the expansions on Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo are really something to look at. Because there's been so many branchings that I've already gone through. Not just with the mainline series of Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo, but also the expansions, including the 2-hour specials, which I used to have around, as well as Face Cam Specials Insurgents, as well as the occasional GWK showings in which that they'd show off redactions and excerpts and extras here and there. I would also have around a few others to keep in mind. I've already talked about the fact that there will in fact be another couple new GWK spin-off series that I'll be having pretty soon, like Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo The Emergency Stockpile and Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo Journey 5 6.7. So of course, those are just to name a few, pretty much. GWK, of course, is still going to be going strong, whether it be in the mainline series itself, or with Face Cam Specials Insurgents, or with anything else that I would put into the blender. And I've said before that I used to do 2-hour gaming specials, but now I feel like it's a time for me to start saying that I might be starting to realize that I probably should bring those back. And that there's also a couple of other new ideas that I have going on right now. At one point I did a GWK Super 8 gaming montage, in which it was an 8-hour long GWK special, comprised of 8 different games, including Black Ops 4 and Minecraft. So of course, that was in fact one of the biggest things I ever could have put together for my channel. But you know what? I suppose now would be a great time to at least consider making an even bigger GWK thing like that. And I feel like I've got an idea at this point. I don't really want to go too deep into it, but I will just name a couple things about it. Basically, I do have this idea of a GWK super long special in which it'll be about 11 hours in length, and it will in fact be released July 4th, 2023. So of course, I'm hoping that you can take that as a hint as to what might be coming out at that time. But until that happens, well, you probably could just be thinking to yourself what kind of game I might be playing for it, and what is it exactly that I'll be doing with it. So of course, that's just something for everyone of you to wonder about, but in terms of GWK expansions otherwise, I don't really have much else planned in motion. Face Cam Specials Insurgents, of course, is still taking place with a current 4th season that it has. Just like how there's a Vlog-A-Thon 4.0 going on right now, there's Face Cam Specials Insurgents, which is the 4th season that we have right now. And I gotta say, the artwork that I made for it is pretty nice. A nice layer of pink in the background with some white swirls, and not to mention some pretty nice looking fonts, and a pretty good picture of me just making a big face. I tell you, that's probably going to be the norm for Face Cam Specials Insurgents from now on, considering what I've already done and what I might end up doing in the future. But for right now, I will say that there really is a lot more to expect for the Vlog-A-Thon itself. Whether or not I will have a lot more to talk about, I can tell you right now, the next vlog is probably something that's going to make me feel kind of hungry. So I suppose we'll just leave it at that as to what it could possibly be. But right now, I kind of feel like that the cold is starting to get to me a little bit. So yeah, in case you haven't been hearing, my voice has been getting kind of strolled up, and now I've been stuttering a bit. And wow, yeah, you can really tell that I might be suffering from a possible case of hypothermia. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side. I better go get my sweater.